Hi Pisces, let's do a 4-card spread to try to capture as much of your energy as we can. I have 2 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks that we're going to use for each of these layers. So we're starting with Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, the Hermit, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups under this deck. So then we will take 6 of these. So we have stillness, leadership, focus, release, success, purification. Under this deck, community, and the 3 of Cups. This could be a reading about friend groups, friendships, community around us, but let's keep going. I'm going to do 6 of these for our 3rd layer. So there's the Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Strength, the Tower, Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups. Under this deck is the 4 of Swords. And then finally, let's get 2 of these. So there's the Mountain and the Lion. And under this deck is the Bouquet. So Pisces, this feels to me like this is going to be a love reading, probably romantic love, although it could be other kinds of unconditional love for you, whatever that is for you. But I do feel like that you have a strong sense of community. Like maybe you share something with this person, you have a family with this person, you work with them, you have some group of people in common, certainly with community and the 3 of Cups. But I feel like a clinginess, like a holding on energy. So we'll figure out what that all means. The 4 of Swords under the deck here, it may be that you need to take some kind of a break, some kind of pause in the action when it comes to this person. I feel like you're not listening to your intuition. And Pisces, you are so intuitive that it really makes me wonder why you might be ignoring your intuition and ignoring perhaps the signs that there is a very clingy feeling. That's what I have so far. But let's just really get into this. So the energy that exists between the 2 of you are the Queen of Cups, Success, Knight of Cups, and the Lion. So the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups are very nice energies for a love reading, in the sense that you know that this is someone who appreciates you and really loves you and is romantic with you and is emotionally available. But I do get the sense with this Lion and Success that there's a little bit of ego involved, that maybe your person feels a need to control situations by clinging to you. So Pisces, if this feels like this is your reading, let's keep going. In your person's feelings, we have the Hermit and Release. So they feel like taking a break right now. So this 4 of Swords could mean that they put a pause in the action, or you put a pause in the action because you feel like they were too clingy. It could be the other way around. You could have been coming on very strong with them. You could have been trying to control the energy. And so they put a pause in the action. They feel like releasing this though. They feel like being on their own. So one way or another, your person decided this wasn't working for them. So if you cut them off because of their clinginess, they know that they are on their own and they feel like they have to do a deep dive. They feel like they have to take accountability for whatever went wrong in the relationship. I do get a sense though that they are grieving, but they're also accepting. It feels like they are really respecting your position on this. Their action towards you are the 2 of Pentacles and the Tower. So they're a bit volatile. I think that they understand that they can't really come to you in a solid way in a solid, stable way. They need more work. They need more time is what this is telling me. Because if they try to come towards you now, and it looks like they are, it feels like every time they try to come towards you, it just all blows up right in their face, or the relationship goes sideways or whatever. And I feel like it's because they haven't done that work, that deep soul work that they need to do to figure out why they're clinging to the situation, or why they are so wanting to control the situation instead of just go with the flow. Whenever you try to control things too much, that's when the Tower will come in, and it's just saying, nope, start over, try again, because you have to do it in a way that's more authentic and more going with the flow. So it feels like your person is not ready. And that may be the result of them clinging, and it might be the reason why they cling, or both. It's a cycle. They cling, and so everything blows up, but then they come back in a way that's a bit self-sabotaging, and around you go. So in your feelings, you have the Nine of Cups and purification. I feel like you are focusing on you, that you're getting what you want through your own purification. It feels like you have already had some spiritual advancements. And this just feels to me like you're having fun. This is a very bright and vibrant energy. You feel good. You feel happy. You're having fun. You're living in the moment. So I think if you did put a pause in the action with this person because they were too controlling, I feel like it was a really good thing for you so that you could focus on yourself. Your actions are the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. You have every intention, and we will get to your intentions too, but you are taking action towards love. You want love with harmony. It doesn't necessarily even have to be with this person, but I do get the sense that you want it to be with this person. You want this person to do the work. I get the sense with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups that you really do feel like this is your person, that you share feelings, you reflect off of each other. There could be mirroring. You could be holding up a mirror to them, which is why they know that they have to do the work. They know they can't come towards you without everything falling apart. And I just heard that Kanye West song, When It All Falls Down, so that could be relevant to someone. But the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups tells me that you want this person, and you're going to continue to take action towards this person. And it's probably because you know that they are doing the work. So they see you as the Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. You are an inspiration to them. They see you moving forward on your spiritual journey. They see that you are learning and growing. They see that you are in perfect alignment with this Eight of Wands. And I see that too, because we had the Nine of Cups and purification. So I think that you are in perfect alignment, and that whatever this person is bringing you that brings this Tower every time, they're being elusive, they're being dishonest, they're being deceptive, they're tricking you, whatever they're doing, they know that that's not going to cut it with an Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, because you are on your way. You're happy. You're living in the moment. You don't really care if this person comes towards you the right way. You would like them to, but you're not going to do anything about it until they do this work. And I think that you may continue to hold space for them. You could even communicate with them. You could even still want to be around them. You could still even go on dates with them or live with them or whatever it is the current status quo of your relationship is. But I also feel like you're being patient and allowing them this time to release whatever their wounding is, whatever the reason that they cling or they chase or whatever that is. So you see them as the Ace of Pentacles and Strength. So this confirms what we were already saying, that you see their potential. You see that they can really overcome this ego battle of the lion here, that they can really overcome wanting to control this situation. They just have to evolve spiritually to see that that's not the way. But I do think with this Ace of Pentacles, you feel like you have a strong soul contract with this person. And so I see you staying put. I see you not going anywhere. but at the same time taking care of yourself while your person is doing that inner work. So it feels like your person could be going through a tougher time than you right now, that you're just focused on yourself, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, but you're also really keeping your hopes high that this person is going to do that work. So in their intentions, they have the Knight of Swords and stillness. I think that they would like to communicate with you. But again, I don't think they're ready. They want to come towards you to bring peace to the situation, because I think they understand the urgency for stillness. When they only bring you towers, they would like to bring you peace. They would like to bring you stillness. However, I don't think they're ready. So their actions that they're still taking to you are not of peace. The actions that they bring to you are still of chaos. And so that's the thing. They need to really work on their own equilibrium. They really need to continue this hermit deep dive into themselves in order to release whatever it is that they are clinging to before they can bring you. But they want to. They have every intention of bringing you peace. But right now, they're just not ready. It is going to require more time. Your intentions are Seven of Wands and focus. So you're just going to keep fighting for this person. You're going to keep fighting for the connection. You know that you're ready. You know that they are not ready. You know that your person has made mistakes, that perhaps for a while they were a lost soul, they were playing the victim, whatever that is, because the Seven of Wands can sometimes mean that you've had to put some kind of boundaries up around you and the situation, but you're still very focused on this person. So Pisces, this is really giving me a strong energy that you are not willing to give up on this person. Your person definitely is feeling this need to change and grow. So there is a good chance that this person will change and grow because of that. So the energy that keeps you together are the King of Pentacles, leadership, Eight of Wands, and the Mountain. So with the Eight of Wands being the energy that keeps you together, I feel like you both understand the strong potential that is this relationship. But with the Mountain, you just know it's blocked right now. You just know that it's not the right time. But I do get the sense that you both would like to start over. We have leadership here. This is a strong desire with the King of Pentacles to hold firm. The King of Pentacles is really an immovable force. And I wouldn't say stubborn, but just they are very solid in their decisions. They're earth energy. They're hard to move. It's like that Taurus or bull energy where it's a tough position to move. So you both are very convinced that this is what you want and that this has the potential to be in perfect alignment, but it's blocked right now. But you both know that. And I think that's the glue that keeps you together, is you both know that this is your person. Your person just has some more work to do. And I think they intend to do that. Meanwhile, they have to hold themselves back from coming towards you now, because if they come towards you now, it's just going to keep falling apart because they're not ready. So this just requires some patience on your part. I think you make sure you're listening to your intuition. If you need to put a pause in the action to allow this person to do that work, but you'll know what to do because you're Pisces. So there you go. That is your love reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.